Okay,
Let's
what we
not
have
jinx it,
here?
okay?
Wait, what we have here?
Uh,
What's the pettiest reason you've ever had to end a friendship? Have you? Have you?
from my side,
Mm-hmm.
like, uh, to okay, this might
And a
sound like
relationship. Okay.
I'm
Oh,
stupid
friendship.
or
Sorry.
something,
Mm.
but I was never the first one who end a friendship.
How do you end a friendship? Do you do you
You
do you
don't talk to
say
them anymore.
okay.
You just like all of a sudden you just stop talking with each other, and then like
Okay.
um, in my mind, I can only think like two events that happened that kind of like end a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
But well, I'm not even sure. It was like okay, maybe like something ends because of a reason, and usually both ends are at the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the one who ends it. Like cut the ties.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, more like the pettiest reason I've ever heard is that okay, you're no longer my friend because you're on a different class. That's like the
What?
pettiest. Yeah.
What?
The pettiest reason I've ever heard was from my classmate. She was like my closest best friend
But you
for two
cannot
years.
control that.
I don't know. That's how she thought. Like,
When
okay,
was
you're
it?
no
When
longer
was
my
it?
friend because you're not. It
High
was an
school?
elementary
Oh,
school.
okay,
No,
elementary.
elementary.
Okay.
We're still like kid. Uh, I didn't even remember that she told me that one.
But how do you know the reason?
So like in high school, we were classmates again.
But that's a long time, by the way.
Yeah. So like it took what? It was right from fourth grade
Oh my
up
goodness.
until like
What
11,
happened
maybe
in
like 7
between?
years. Nothing. We just don't talk with each other. We're just like as if we don't
Okay.
know each other.
Okay.
Not like
I guess
enemies or
things just
so,
get
but
awkward for her to talk to you again.
probably. And then I did ask her like when we were classmates again
Uh-huh.
on high school. I asked her like, "Hey, I want to know like what was the reason we stopped talking?"
That's quite
It was.
straightforward.
I know. Like thinking about it, I sounded pretty dumb like asking that, but I was really curious. Like, what
Mm.
makes her dislike me that much?
Did
And
she
then I was like,
ignore you?
well, pretty much. I don't know, but like we kind of started to get estranged with each other, and then we just stopped talking with each other. Not like we deliberately like, like oh, if you saw her, like you ran away. No, it's just like yeah, I don't know her. You know.
Okay.
This is yeah. So like I asked her like, and then she told me that oh yeah, because you were not the same class with me anymore. I'm like, oh, so that was the reason. And then she was like, yeah, okay.
Okay. And then what
Okay.
happened
I
next?
mean,
What happened next? Do you guys still
no,
talk to each other?
no,
No?
no, because I realized that okay, this person is probably just not meant to be my friend. To be honest. If she thought
Okay.
that becoming like not being in the same class equals we're not friends anymore, it's like yeah,
Wait, but you guys already in high school back then. By then, I mean.
yeah, yeah.
And
I mean, we
she's
still
still
talk
okay.
after I asked her that, and then like we kind of get quote unquote better. We do talk once in a while, but now yeah, we just like we're just schoolmates, high school mates, high school what
Acquaintance.
classmates. Yeah, acquaintance exactly. Nothing more. Nothing more.
Well,
So
yeah.
yeah.
For me, it also happened during school days. Yeah, again. It is my
School
junior
days
high school
always a
story.
lot of dramas. Damn.
I think I remember one. Yeah, it was in middle school.
Mm,
Can I call her a close friend? I think one of my close friend back then, because we
okay.
shared the same interests.
Mm.
Since everyone were talking about K-pop idol, I think
Mhm.
she was the only person who also enjoy Japanese content. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why yeah, we share the same interest, and then
Mhm.
I also love writing fictions back then,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so did she.
Mhm.
And then what happened? Well, we basically I often visit her house, to be honest, after school, because her house is nearby. Yeah, we spend time like a lot, like a lot.
Wow.
But then maybe it's on me who grew out of her, because because I get annoyed with her attitude.
Okay.
I wonder if it's petty, because yes, we share the same interest to create something, especially with writings. But what is it? Mm, Basically, we share each other's stories, right? So I read hers and she reads mine, and yeah,
Mhm.
we enjoy each other's stories. But I just noticed that every time she reads my stories, or maybe see my drawings, I also make comics, by the way, back then. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
every time I show that, I always get criticized, I mean, it was not a good input, it was not a nice feedback, it always a critics, and I had enough of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I had enough
Okay.
of that, and then yeah, after what is it? I think it was the next year when we in separate class. Yeah, we in separate class. Yeah, somehow we just don't talk again.
Okay.
Yeah, even until today. Well, we also went to the same high school, to be honest, but
Mm.
yeah, we don't talk anymore. Because I feel like every time we have a conversation, somehow the conversation become about her. Does it make sense? And I'm just get
Okay.
tired of that.
Okay. There. I was about to say something mean, but never mind.
Was it petty? Was it petty? But on my bed, I actually didn't say anything about that to her.
Mm.
I just start ignoring her.
Okay.
I just start not to talk to her. I mean, we in a separate class is like a convenient excuse for me to not to talk to her.
True. True. I mean, there's no reason, right? And then most of the time, you can only talk to them when it's like on break,
Mm-hmm.
lunch break.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's the only one that comes to my mind.
Um.
Hmm.
I guess friendships, especially at school era, like junior high school, junior high, elementary, some of them are pretty fragile.
Yes, yes, I like your choice of words. Yes.
It's like, sure, there are one or two
Mm-hmm.
person that will stuck with you until now. Like I have two best friends that are still we still talk to each other, and all of the three of us are married. Uh, they're still from my they're like friends from my junior high era. But what? Only two out of hundreds of people? That's yeah. You can see how fragile friendship was back in
Oh,
our school
I
days.
remember when another story. It was
Mm,
also with my junior high school friend.
mm, 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 mm.
Another close friends. Wow, why do I consider many friends as my close friend back then? I don't know. Well, basically,
Wow.
I have like a small group of friends. It was
Okay.
three of us, and then again, yeah, it happened. The friendship happens because we share the same interests, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow, I noticed that sometimes they had fun together without me. But it was petty on my side, to be honest. I mean, I admit it. I admit it. I mean, if I want to join them, I literally can just say it, right? But I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was on me. I was being petty, I admit it. I was being petty.
It's like, oh my god, you're not inviting me? Okay.
Yes, I mean, if I want to join them, I can just say it. Like, it's so
Yeah.
simple. It's so simple. I don't know what. Oh my god, it's so simple. Yeah. And then I remember, I I was mad at them, and I confront them for that because
Hmm?
why every time you two go out or do something, you were always doing it together, but you're not inviting me.
Wow, you actually confronted them? Wow. Wow.
Man, come to think of it, it was so petty. Really. I believe they were confused.
I mean,
but you know
if I
what?
were
But you know what? Even
Eh,
until today, actually, they were still good friends. They were still good friends. One of them, actually, I still
oh,
talk to her sometimes. But yeah, I just noticed. I think the other one didn't feel comfortable with me. So yeah, I just let it be. For now, it's okay. But back then, I just take it personally. Yeah.
okay.
It's
I
okay. I mean,
guess.
not all friendships can last that long, right?
Yeah, true.
Meant to
Even
be
if
last, yeah.
they can last only
Mm-hmm.
with certain people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Life
my
lesson.
god, it was so cringe. For myself, my junior high school era was so cringe. Yeah.
I
But of course,
mean
I
same.
mean, I mean, I don't know. I think 13 years old, 14 years old are the most cringiest era, right?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. It's like you graduated from elementary school, you changed uniform, and then, oh wow, I'm quote unquote an adult. Like I am
Indeed.
more mature, but then apparently you're not. You're still acting like an elementary school. It's just like your body gets
Yes.
bigger.
Yes. Yeah, it was embarrassing to remember those times, to be honest.
hmm I guess my brain just don't choose not to remember those stuff because right now I'm trying to remember pettiness that I did, but I couldn't remember.
Uh, but I think the drama was mainly about friendship. Yeah, mainly about friends back then.
Oh,
I'm not sure about my friends, but at least for me, I think most of the drama
mm,
happens with friends.
I see.
Oh, okay. Next question is actually
Ooh,
related to the previous question. Do you have
mm.
any real friendships in your adulthood?
Yes, you.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh my god, I'm so shy.
But yeah, legit though, like not because I'm on your stream, no. But yeah, I consider you
Oh my
and the
god, I'm
people
blushing. Wait,
in
wait, wait, wait a second, wait a second. I'm blushing.
like, oh, that blush, so cute. But yeah, like the people in our server, especially like that certain channel,
Mm-hmm.
are the people that I consider friends, like real friends that I made when I was in university era, college time, and with two other best friends that I made when I was in junior high.
Yeah, I know that, many of my friends actually saying it's not only on my friends, but I often read it on the internet that
Mm,
most people, can I say that? Most people,
mm,
what is it? Their prime time is during high
mhm.
school, and they made friendships from high school friends. But well, it doesn't happen to me. I would say I
Interesting.
experienced my real friendship during
Mm.
university. Yeah, during college
Oh
days.
yeah, yeah. Like real friendship, yes. University days. But like
Hmm.
friendship that just like haha hee hee, classmate, yeah, let's go together. It's on high school. I can relate to that.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I have a good friend, just like you from school days, but it only like three. One. Actually, if I have to say it like a close friend, it's only one.
Mm,
But well, yeah, I have some. But if it's about real friendship, yeah, I would say it's my
mm.
university friendship. Yeah, that's my first time experience the real friendship. I would say how friends can be really supportive and affects your life. Yeah, that's my first time
Oh,
experiencing it. I
like
mean,
they are
just like
accepting
what
who
I
you are.
yes, exactly. Just like what I said before, I think most of my friends during school days love to tease each other, and that
Mm-hmm.
is why I rarely show the real self of mine.
I see.
Well, in the university, I feel like everyone, at least in our class, at least in
Mm-hmm.
our class, everyone also are accepting with
True.
our quirks.
True. True. I guess like that's. I don't know if that's because our degree, to be honest.
Probably,
like the
probably.
like the people in our degree are pretty open
Mm.
minded, and are pretty open to like weirdness inside of every people. If I can call it weirdness, like uniqueness, but like the more subtle version, like uniqueness in every person. Like sure they judge, but like the judgment comes to
The
people that
judgment.
are like what super duper unique, that maybe like they don't talk or they tend to be alone, but other than
Mm.
that they're like 90, almost I would say like 99% of them are pretty accepting.
Mm. Also, it's my first time experiencing how people can be what is it? Verbal about giving compliments, because I never experienced it until college,
Oh,
getting compliments from
actually
my
same.
friends, also getting
Same.
hugs. I never experienced
Mm-hmm.
it from my friends.
Oh.
Seriously, I mean, with my friends at school, yes, we can be friends, but definitely no skinship and no compliments happening.
Ah.
And I think because of our friends at the university, I
Oh.
learned more about what is it, giving verbal compliments, and then about skinship to friends is okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Interesting though. Now that you put it that way,
I'm
I
frozen, by the
think
way.
yeah, you are. I can
At
see
least
it.
I'm smiling.
Not like the surprise face, like ooh. Um, Now that you said it though, it actually is true. For some reason, our friends are really touchy in a good way. Like, sometimes, because the thing is, sometimes when you feel like down or you're not really in the mood,
Mm.
uh, you don't really need to hear people like, oh my God, are you okay? No, you just need something. And then that something is just hug.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I felt that uh when some of our friends were like in their like in their bad days or something, and then some of us decided to just hug them, not saying anything, and then the friends who were like having problems either cried or
Okay,
finally like
hydrate.
letting
Thank
go.
you, dear.
Yeah, yeah, like letting go of what's inside of their, I guess, like what inside of their mind.
Mm. Uh, oh, actually, I also learned about hard work from our friends. Model that, by the way, Hannah. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know.
And we
My
want
model is that because of laughing.
to
Usually
I'm
it's
to
just
upgrade
my
your PC.
VDS. Usually it's just my VDS. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
Time
Probably
to
it's
upgrade your
my
PC.
specs.
But your specs is actually good though, like not
I
that
know, right?
bad.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand it as well. All right. Anyway,
Oh,
I move. Okay.
oh, you moved?
Mm.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, I learned
Oh
about
yeah.
hard work from our friends as well.
Mm,
When I say about hard work here, I'm meaning that actually my goal in
Mm,
the university actually was to have fun. I mean,
mhm,
besides studying, of course, I
mhm,
love to
mhm.
have fun during my college days. But then I see that our friends also do like part-time jobs, and then also, what is it? Make a side hustle. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
somehow
yeah, yeah, yeah.
those things also affected me. It's not that I have this fear of missing out.
Mm,
I just understand about the importance of doing side hustle during college days, you know.
true,
Yeah, I think that's one thing I love the most. Yeah. It feels like we
true,
give
true.
motivation to each other to work
Hmm.
harder. Yeah.
Hmm.
Movement
I guess
again,
because
yes.
most of our friends were like not from the same city as we did, so they were like pretty much alone in another city, and then they have to like survive by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like that surviveness thing is the one that taught us in our uni life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I have to agree with you that it might be because of our department. Yeah.
Yeah. For some
I
reason,
don't
like
know about
I'm
other
really glad.
departments.
I know, right? I'm really glad I went to the, English department for some reason. Like they're really open-minded people. They're fun. They're crazy in a good way. They are, well, they're basically the best, I would say.
It was like my most important era, you know, in my character
I
development as
know,
a
right?
person. It was an
Yeah,
important era.
exactly. Exactly. Nice way to put it. Yep.
Thank God I didn't regret it because, to be honest, at first I didn't want to go to the our university, and
Oh, really?
yes, it was my second choice, to be honest. It was
Okay.
my second choice, but I'm glad I decided to finally choose this one. Well, basically, my dad forced me to go to our university.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. What, is it because it's closer to your place?
Well, no, it was because I want to learn Japanese. Either
I
Japanese or
see.
design.
Nothing to do with our department, huh?
Yeah, right. It was my okay. Then it's my third choice. Yeah. Then it's my
Damn.
third choice.
But apparently that's like the best choice.
But yeah, I'm glad I didn't regret it.
Hmm.